Beach FM kick-off sports breakfast show with HMC Kapiti, your local authorised Kia and Suzuki sales and service agent, and now your local AA Auto Centre. At HMC Kapiti, the journey just gets easier. Find out how easy online at hmckapiti.co.nz.
Welcome back to the Kickoff Sports Breakfast Show on Beach FM 106.3. We are looking towards summer now. We're in spring. Let's talk about a bit of cricket, which is pretty much all year round anyway. And let's welcome to the show from the Central Stags and Black Caps. It is Seth Rance. G'day, Seth.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you doing at this time?
Not too bad, thank you. Yeah, not too bad. The sun's shining, so things are good.
Absolutely, mate. Hey, I'm going to ask the hard-hitting question. How has the last 6 months been for a professional athlete that, we were winding down cricket, some were winding down cricket. It is a year-round sport for a lot of people, but how's this time been for you, mate?
Yeah, it's been pretty strange. I suppose as a cricketer, I suppose it has been for everyone around New Zealand with the COVID stuff in the background. Our season was cut short, unfortunately. The Plunket Shield, our last two games were called off. So it's been a strange old time. A lot of us haven't been able to train, obviously, through the lockdown. But more recently, it's affected our Auckland-based guys being at level 3. But yeah, I suppose everyone's now chomping at the bit. We've just finished our first training, and yeah, everyone's ready to go.
Yeah, outstanding, mate. How did you keep active during that time? Was it rest for you? Was it time to reset and refresh, or did you keep yourself active?
I unfortunately did my hamstring just before we went into lockdown, so I had a lot of recovery on my hands with that, and 3 kids at home is also a bit of a handful. So certainly for me, it was something that went pretty fast with lockdown, and it was certainly nice and busy.
Wow. 3 kids, hamstring, lockdown. Yeah, I feel for you, mate. I feel for you. Hey, it's been an interesting few years for you. You got to don the New Zealand ODIs and T20s. Tell us how the last couple of years have been for you.
Yeah, it's been awesome to look back and think what I've achieved, especially coming from where I have in the Wairarapa here, is certainly very, very special. It's been an amazing thing to play for your country and to pull on that jersey and say you've done it is pretty exciting, and hopefully I get a few more opportunities as the seasons progress.
Excellent, mate. Another year older, a couple of weeks ago, another season upon you. What would you like to achieve out of this season coming up?
Yeah, it's a good question. I'm quite big on my goal setting, and I like having something to dream for and aspire to as the season goes on. So, touching on the Black Cap stuff for me to put myself in a position where I'm firstly fit and also playing well enough that I might be able to force the selectors into picking me certainly is my goal this coming season. Sounds like there's going to be a lot of T20 cricket and a lot of white ball cricket coming up. So that's certainly an exciting prospect for me, and one that I'm can't wait to get into once the season gets underway in October.
Absolutely, mate. Has there been any talk towards you guys about how an international season might look, or is it all focused on the regional district at the moment?
Yeah, it's a little bit of focus, as you read in the papers, and unfortunately that's usually where we hear it first, around how the Black Cap season's going to pan out. So it sounds like the West Indies, Bangladesh and Pakistan are interested in coming over here and doing the quarantine. So that tends to sculpt our season, depending on when the Black Caps are playing, where they're playing. Once that's all been finalised, they can kind of sit down and work out the domestic season.
Fantastic. Let's talk about that domestic now. It is a new season upon you guys. You said you've had your first training. How is the team looking, apart from being fizzing? There's been a couple signings, a couple people getting those last contracts for the team. So how is the team shaping up, and who's impressed you so far coming into the camp?
Yeah, so we got back yesterday from our first camp, and it's a pretty exciting place to be at the moment. We've got Adam Milne, who's bowling absolute bullets at the moment. He's ready to go. Doug Bracewell's back from his niggly knee last year. You've got guys like Blair Tickner. So certainly as a bowling group, it's extremely exciting to be a part of, and to see the guys, how they're going already in early September. Surely going to boast well for us as the season goes. I haven't mentioned Ajaz Patel or Will Young. Sounds like Ross Taylor might be back. So we're set up beautifully for a good summer.
Ooh. Well, the Stags do know how to win as a group, as a team, as well as having those stars. What's it going to take for you guys to take that step and get the glory this season?
Yeah, again, it's quite a good question. Last year, we're in a similar situation. We had on paper, a very good side. At times, we didn't put that together as a team, and that's so important. When we look back with Heinrich Milan and our successes over the last 5 years, a lot of that stemmed back to us playing as a team and doing it for each other. So that's a massive focus for us this year, is to get stuck in as a team and do it for each other, and hopefully that'll bring us the results and the titles.
Fantastic, mate. And lastly, I've got to touch on it because a lot of people might not know. Not only are you've worn the Black Caps colours, you've worn Central Stags, but you're also a firefighter, and you still do that part time to this day. Yeah,
I do actually. I'm just off the station now to do some checks. Proud to say I serve FENS in the community down here at Greytown, and we've got a great little brigade, and certainly recommend it to anyone listening if they've got a volunteer fire brigade to get down there and join up. There's a huge shortage of numbers nationwide, so you get stuck in.
Fantastic, mate. Well, not all heroes wear capes, but they do wear hard hats sometimes. So, mate, thank you for your time today. Go well for the rest of the season. All the best getting back in that Black Caps. Another chance to go out for them, and mate, all the best.
No worries, and thanks for having me on, and thanks for the support for CD.